everyone, welcome to Moto Mengy, my motovlogging channel. Speaking of my motovlogging channel, I've recently come to realize that my YouTube channel needs an overhaul, needs a makeover. My YouTube channel needs a facelift. Just a little while ago when I was editing and putting together my 3-year anniversary video, I was going over my channel, looking over my past videos and just looking at my channel in general, looking, taking video of the channel itself and the video page, the video listing page, and I realized, one, I got a lot of videos, but two, I've got a lot of videos that are named very differently. I've got a lot of thumbnails that don't look very consistent to each other, and a lot of my playlists are missing videos that should be in there and stuff. I also noticed that my channel header, the picture at the top of my page, I haven't changed or updated that since the day I started Moto Mengy. And I literally threw that header together in a matter of minutes just to put something up there. I figured, well, I'll go back to it someday and make it better looking. And I never did. It's still the same 5-minute throw together channel header page I made back in 2019, 2020, I guess, 2020. Over 3 years ago. So yeah, I began to realize that my channel is kind of ugly and it could use a bit of a facelift, a bit of a makeover, a bit of an overhaul. And also on top of that though, more than that, as I was going through all the videos I've done and what I called them and their thumbnails and stuff, I began to realize that I have certain styles of videos I make for Moto Mengy. I have certain categories of videos, about a dozen or so, and pretty much all of my videos can be classified into one of those categories. So I kind of thought, well, it'd be kind of nice to give names to the categories so I knew which type each video fell into, kind of, because I'm a bit of an organizer, crazy organizer. I like to organize, let's put it that way. And as I was going through my channel, the Moto Mengy channel, I began to realize, well, I haven't really been organizing or tidying up my channel page. Not really. Like, as I've been making more and more videos and making new kinds of videos, and just my channel's been growing and making, so on and so forth, I keep looking forward, but I never really look back. And not that it really matters. I mean, I think the big issue is it just bothers me. Like, I'm not, disillusioned that if I go back and make my channel look nicer and clean up thumbnails and videos and stuff, that I'll get more views on the older videos. That's not something I'm trying to do here. I don't expect that to happen. But I think I need to do some spring cleaning on the Moto Mengy channel. More for me than any other reason. Because let's face it, Moto Mengy is a reflection of me. So I do really want my channel to look as good as it can. To some degree at least. I mean, I'm not saying I want to spend weeks and weeks trying to make it look as best as possible. I'm not going to bother with that, but I do need to make a new header page. That's long overdue. I would like to have consistent thumbnail styles. In some ways I do. I've been using the same font for about 2 years now, 2.5 years, and I like it. I try to use the same colors more or less over and over, so it gives some consistency, but I could do better with thumbnail consistency and thumbnail design in general, really. But I tend to make thumbnails in a matter of like 5-10 minutes and call it a day. I could put a little more forethought into it, I guess, before I do them. But right now I don't have a good idea. I don't really know what I want to do there, so thumbnails are going to probably be something I do at a later date. But I think at some point I will go back and start redoing some older thumbnails to make them look better. Maybe even like the first half year, the first year or so, redo them and make them more consistent to what I'm currently doing, so it's all looking good and just clean and organized, I guess. I also could put my face on more thumbnails. I don't do that enough, really. I know a lot of YouTubers say that's important, to put your face on as many thumbnails as possible so that viewers browsing YouTube, if they see a thumbnail with your face on it, they know it's one of yours. Brand identity and all that. But more than that, the titles of the videos. Like, for example, I started doing road spotlights after the first year, maybe the first 6 or 8 months or so, I guess. But at some point I started calling my road review videos road spotlights. For the first half year or first year or so, I didn't call them that. I didn't have a name for it. I just was riding to roads and seeing what they were like, giving my opinion on them. So I have to go back to older videos and rebrand them as road spotlights, and more importantly, put them in my road spotlight playlist. Because I have a lot of videos that could be in there that aren't in there. And playlists in general, I need to go through and tidy up playlists a little bit. I know there are a few videos I missed where I could have put them in a playlist I have and I didn't. But I've also been doing like route spotlights where I put together a series of roads to ride in a loop to create like a riding route. I've done a few of those. I have a few more filmed that I haven't edited up yet and put on YouTube, but I haven't had a good name for them yet. But I'm thinking like route recons is what I think I want to call them. So road spotlight for single roads and route recons for riding routes that I review or showcase, that kind of thing. I like the name route recon. I think it sounds cool. It's double R's. It rhymes a bit. It flows off the tongue. I like it. Then I have my engine sound only videos. I'm going to keep calling them engine sound only because I like that. That's the title that the motovlogger Shaft coined. He calls all his vids engine sound only because he does videos, he just rides and you hear the sound of the bike he talks. So out of respect to him, I call them engine sound onlys, but I only do it with one bike, Honda Goldwing. Then I also have my music motovlogs. I have like 3 of them done so far. I plan on doing more because I really enjoy them. I know they don't get many views, but I like filming them, I like making them. They're fun to edit, so I'll keep calling them music motovlogs. I like that name. Then for like my motovlog tips, where I go over like my motovlogging setup and my cameras and stuff, maybe I'll just call those videos motovlog tips. Basic and to the point. I kind of like that actually. That's probably what I'll call them, motovlog tips. Now for when I review things like bikes, other motorcycles, or add-ons or that kind of stuff, gear, jackets, boots, whatever, I think I'm going to call them moto reviews. I kind of like that name because, you know, Moto Mengy, I'm reviewing something, so moto reviews. I'm trying to keep all these titles short for those video types because I don't want them to be long titles for my video types styles. I want them to be short names, so I'm trying to keep them all very tidy and succinct. And I like moto reviews for now anyway. I'm still working on some of these, but I have some idea what I want to call these. Now similar to moto reviews, I'll call like rides where I just talk and write about subjects, kind of like this one for example. I think I'm going to call them moto rambles because I was going to call them road rambles, but that's another double R video type, and I have the route recon already. It's already a double R, so I wanted to call it something different just to make it a little more stand on its own, to tell a difference easier, that kind of thing. And when I came up with the moto reviews, I figured, well, moto rambles, where I'm just rambling about topics on the road. That kind of thing, like this right here. Videos where I ride to scenic places, like scenic overlooks or scenic destinations. Like for example, Heiner View in Pennsylvania. That would be one. I'm gonna call those scenic spins. Scenic because I'm riding somewhere scenic. Spins because the wheels of the bike are spinning. I came up with that a few days ago. I was like, that's got a rhyme to it. Now also along the moto line of naming styles of videos, I have 2 more I want to pigeonhole or classify. Moto care videos where I like work on the bike, maintenance, that kind of stuff. I'll call those moto cares. And then my blooper videos I want to call moto bloopers. Right now I think I just call them bloopers, but or the one I think I called Moto Mengy bloopers. I didn't really have a consistent name for those blooper videos. I haven't done one in a while, but I'll probably do another one soon. I got enough footage saved up for another bloopers video. So that's about, I think it's like a dozen or so different video titles for different styles of videos that I make. And I came up with those names and I listed them all out, and then I went through my channel and I realized that pretty much every video I've made, all all 175 videos in the past 3 years have been classified in one of those categories. So yeah, I think I'm going to start doing that. And again, it's not a big deal. It's not really that important, but from a personal point of view, just spring cleaning the Moto Mengy channel and making it look as good as I can, and I kind of like the idea of it. So just want to give you a heads up, over the next few weeks I'll be going through my channel, and I mean, if you don't look at older videos I've made, then you won't notice anything. You won't care. But even on newer videos, I might start, giving them their video style names or whatever that I come up with, like road spotlights, route recons, moto rambles, that kind of thing. You'll probably start seeing that going forward from here on out. But it'll take me a while to go through all my old videos, because 175 videos is a lot to go through. That'll take some time. And some of them I'll leave alone because, not all of them need to be changed or renamed. And the road spotlights, most of them are okay. If you have any suggestions you want to, tell me, let me know down below in the comment section. Or if you have any ideas for how I can make Moto Mengy, my channel, look better and more presentable, let me know, because I'd love to hear it. I sure don't have all the answers. I'm just trying out new stuff here and having fun doing it, pretty much. And I'm still giving it some thought too. I mean, it's not like I've decided on everything 100%. I'm still going over things. I'm still throwing ideas around. So that's about all I have to say for this video. Thanks for watching. Post any comments or questions down below. And I know today it's nice. It's like 56 degrees here in Pennsylvania, but tomorrow it gets cold again, and then we start raining again for a few days. So this is like the last nice day for a while here in PA. Yay! So thanks for watching. Take care, ride safe. See you next time. Man, speaking of moto rambles, I rambled on there for quite a while. I don't know how much. I've been filming for a lot longer than I wanted to. I'm going to cut this video down quite a bit, because half an hour plus is too long for what I want to do here. That's too long for this video. Speaking of moto rambles, Moto Mengy rambles.